Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Someone who heard a cry for help found migrants in the back of a tractor trailer in San Antonio, Texas. 46 are dead, 16 hospitalized.
All the victims had evidence of heat-related deaths. The discovery is believed to be a part of a human smuggling operation. Officials have not clarified if the individuals migrated from Mexico or another country. The San Antonio police chief says 3 people are in custody, and this is now a federal investigation.
Fox's Matt Finn. There are elections in 8 states today, including primaries in Oklahoma for both U.S. Senate seats.
Republican James Lankford is being primaried for one of the seats. In a special election being held today, Republican Senator James Inhofe's retirement has produced a crowded field of hopefuls, while former House Democrat Kendra Horn awaits the winner in November.
Fox's Gernal Scott. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Tuesday, June 28th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. In news today, the Cleveland City Council met on Monday covering several items of business. City Manager Joe Fivas reported that the 17th and 20th Street sidewalk projects are nearing completion and each will have a ribbon cutting sometime after July 11th. The Mosby Park project is moving quickly, and it is expected that the new playground will be completed by the end of summer. Also, there will be traffic impacts around the Mouse Creek Road and Paul Huff Parkway intersection starting in July as new masts for traffic lights are being installed. Additional turn lanes will also be installed moving into the fall as the project continues. The fiscal year 2023 budget was passed. It was also noted that the city offices will be closed on Monday, July 4th in observance of Independence Day. Also in news today, Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union is hosting a career fair with a wide variety of entry and higher-level positions available, including personal tellers, branch manager, digital media specialist, and others. These roles come with competitive pay, 100% employer-paid medical and dental insurance for individuals, and other benefits and perks like 401k with employer match and a student loan repayment program. Job fair attendees will participate in a one-on-one introductory interview with a TVFCU recruiter. This will provide job seekers the opportunity to learn more about open positions, connect with TVFCU personnel, and take the first step toward a new career at the largest credit union in Southeast Tennessee. The job fair will be held Wednesday, June 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the BX Brainerd Baptist Church's multi-use meeting facility located at 4011 Austin Street in Chattanooga. In news today, road construction won't slow motorists across Tennessee over the July 4th holiday. The Tennessee Department of Transportation will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes beginning at 6 a.m. on Friday, July 1st through 6 a.m. on Tuesday, July 5th to provide maximum roadway capacity for holiday travelers. Motorists will still encounter some long-term lane closures on construction projects. While lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on site in zones, and reduced speed limits in work zones will still be in effect. Drivers convicted of speeding through work zones where workers are present face a fine of $250 to $500, plus court fees and possible increased insurance premiums. From your desktop or mobile device, get the latest construction activity and live streaming SmartWay traffic cameras at www.tnsmartway.com/traffic. Travelers can also dial 511 from any landline or cellular phone for travel information. This has been your local and state news on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. I'm Jeremy Galt reporting.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball games and standing beside you at events that make this a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community. At Southern Heritage Bank, our strong roots make us good neighbors. Thank you for allowing us to serve you in the past and future. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. We do have some other news stories we want to kind of mention to you as well as we get started here. Of course, Jeremy had in his news this morning as the top story, the City Council meeting that happened there yesterday. Also, the Bradley County Commission met yesterday as well with several things that was on the agenda. Now, what we would instruct you to do, if you are someone that likes to keep up with the City Council or the Bradley County Commission, you need to go back and you can watch this at your convenience by going to mixtv.tv and click on the meetings there. And if you want to go back and see what all happened at the county commission there last night, we covered that. Of course, you may have watched it live, but if not, we record those and have them there so you can watch them at your convenience. So again, besides the city council that met on Monday, they met earlier in the day. The Bradley County Commission met last night, and we do have that available to you on our Mix 104.1 mixtv.tv place to go that you can check that out. All right, let's see here. Also, something else we want to get to you briefly. A Cleveland man has filed a lawsuit for being falsely identified in two 2019 incidents involving claims of indecency exposure in himself to a woman and another claim of attempting to help rob and kidnap another woman. Justin Posey was charged with robbery and indecent exposure in 2019, but criminal court records show his charges have been since dropped. The lawsuit says Posey is filing against the city of Cleveland and several others. Will continue to monitor this story as this becomes available. All right, so there's a couple more stories that we wanted to get to you this morning. Again, news available to you anytime by going to our website, mymix1041.com. As we welcome everybody into Mix 104.1 Mix Mornings here, served by Tzatziki's. We're on the radio at 104.1. Also with our friends there at 101.3. It's listening in this morning, The Buzz. And then mixtv.tv and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. Co-hosting with me again this morning, Ashley Flowers is here. So, Ashley, good morning to you.
Good morning. We're not Steve and Josh, are we?
No, we're not Steve and Josh. That was the original plan, but they decided to put that off. They said they needed some more hype. They were trying to hype themselves up a little bit more before they came in together.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you know, they've got to build it up. You know how those two are. I mean, you know, what's the word for when men want to be like divas? They don't call them divas, though, do they?
Yeah, I guess they can still be divas.
So if you're men, you're still divas?
Yeah.
All right, so those two, they're kind of divas, so they wanted to hype it up a little bit. They wanted more people to beg them to come on the air together. So they're going to put it out there a few more days and get some more text messages and stuff begging them to do it. Then they'll be here.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect stuff. So, but we're back here this morning. We'll do the best we can to get you through this Tuesday. Hey, here's a survey. Did you know that 6 in 10 Americans think that they can be action stars? So, or do you feel like you're maybe in this 6 of 10? You think you can be in an action movie?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, we're going to get Austin in here in just a few minutes. We're going to get his opinion on this. Either a lot of us are hiding our six-pack abs, this survey says, and the ability to kick butt, or we just lost our minds. But a new survey says 6 out of 10 Americans think they have what it takes to be an action movie star. And they say a third of us think we could look like guys like Chris Hemsworth to channel our inner Thor and get motivated to work out, even though less than half think they can keep up with all those stunts. But most of us are probably disillusional, the survey goes on to say. But I thought it was that caught my eye when it said 6 out of 10 Americans think they can be action stars.
I'd like to know what age range they ask. If these were like children 12 and under, I guarantee it's 6 out of 10.
Good point. 6 out of 10 on that.
Yeah.
Steve Hartline. I mean, that's my answer for everything, but it's definitely the answer here.
He's Thor. He'd bring in his big thing. But talking about action movies and theaters and stuff, I know it's a cartoon or animation, whatever they call it. I went and seen Buzz Lightyear yesterday. Lightyear. Man, what a great movie that was.
Did you enjoy it?
Enjoyed the heck out of that. Good stuff right there.
Have you seen that?
that?
I haven't seen it yet, no.
So you got to go see that.
I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I haven't seen it.
But me and Ashley, we want to go see Minions.
I'm going to wait till Friday and go see
Hey, I'm all
Minions.
for that.
Are you a Minions fan as well?
I've watched every one of the Minions movies in the theater.
So we're going to have an office get-together.
Friday at lunch.
So if you come by here about noontime and the office is locked up, we all went to go see the Minions movie.
We've earned it after being the only three here all week.
Exactly.
But Austin, so going back to the original survey, 6 out of 10 Americans that they can be action stars. How do you fit into this picture?
Yeah, I definitely could not be.
You couldn't be an action star?
No, I definitely couldn't be.
I probably think so more now than I did maybe when I was 30.
I mean, like jumping from buildings and, running down chutes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, just doing all kinds of weird stuff.
I would do it because I would just live recklessly. I mean, I wouldn't care at this age in my life. I'm like, I'd do it or I wouldn't make it.
Granted, now the action stars don't actually do the action.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have people that do it for them. So maybe I could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a stunt double, I definitely could be.
Yeah, you're not their stunt double.
Yeah.
Whatever you do.
All right, so here's a tough question. Stunt double for you would be... Any idea who you think
that's a good question.
would be your stunt double?
Lord, I don't know.
Don't know?
I don't know.
How about you, Ashley? Who would be a stunt double for you?
I know. No, I have no.
Matt over at the storage place.
Matt Carlson?
Yes.
Boundless
Yeah, Boundless, yes.
So he'd be your stunt double?
I think he could be my stunt double.
So you think he could do what you couldn't do?
I definitely think he could.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a big shout out to Matt this morning.
Congratulations, Matt.
Took me just a minute to think of his last name.
All right. So there you go. So anyway, one more thing before we go. These are the kind of things, I kind of call them sitting around with your cup of coffee or maybe around the water cooler topics. Here is something that I thought was pretty good, too. Then I know we got to move on. A worker who was accidentally paid 286 times his salary quits and he disappears. Imagine that.
So would I.
So how do you get paid 286 times above your salary? I don't get that.
That means somebody added 1 or 2 extra zeros.
Yeah, well, evidently something happened. It says that this guy worked in Chile, and he was accidentally paid 286 times his salary. He mysteriously vanished with all the money.
Mysteriously. Yeah.
When the boss realized the mistake, he promised to go to the bank the next morning, and cut them a check, but he took off instead, and they can't find him. The company says he typically makes about $540 a month. So he's not like raking in the dough, but they said he made $180,000 because of him being paid 286 times his salary. So they're out looking for him and all of his money.
He doesn't legally have to give that back, correct? They wrote a check to him. Technically, he doesn't have to give that back.
So.
I wouldn't.
Sound like Ashley's been through this before. So legally, you don't have to give this back.
Thanks, Steve and Jennifer.
Oh man, but yeah. So you would vanish.
Out. Done.
So somebody paid you 286. So that's all Steve's got to do to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Just pay you 286 times your salary.
Yep.
Your monthly salary, boom, you're out. Okay, Austin, what about you?
I mean, where would you hide at?
I don't know. I mean, the guy was in Chile, so
anywhere you want to.
Yeah, but really, 180,000 is gonna do you the rest of your life?
Well, no, it's enough to move.
So if he was okay with $540 a month, 180.
Well, I guess you're right. I mean, if that was his salary, he was living on that, was fine with that. I guess he thinks maybe 180 was hitting the lottery, and he's out. He's peace out. Yeah. All right. I would give it back. That's what I would do.
Oh, look at Dwayne over there.
He would be an action star, too. Listen to that.
Yeah, I'd give it back and go be an action star is what I'd do.
That's what you would do, yeah.
So, Austin, what would you do? I think I know what you would do.
Dwayne's been a business owner. He's been on the other side of it, so he understands.
You make a mistake, you know?
He understands, so.
That probably would bankrupt if that was a small company. I mean, boom, they're out the house.
I mean, I would definitely ask for a raise, but I would give it back,
yeah. I'd say, can we split it 50-50?
Yep.
If that check cleared the bank, it's mine.
She's like, nope. You'll see her driving in the Ferrari down George
on the beach,
Florida.
Yeah. She would be sending out text messages saying, come visit me in Miami or somewhere.
Dinner's on me.
Yeah, dinner's on me tonight. All right, guys. So we got some more stories we'll get to this morning. But good morning to everybody out there. So that's things you can ponder. If your boss paid you 286 times your monthly salary, would you be out the house? Or would you return it and say, okay, all right, I'm good? And then go in and look at your coworkers today, because 6 out of 10 of them said they think they could be an action hero. So
when they were 12.
Go see if you can figure out which 6 of those 10 that would be in your place of employment.
So for our mixed TV promos, we need to figure out which ones those are and start doing some action promos.
There we go. All right, Ashley, let's go ahead and get some traffic updates going on here. What do we got?
John Ledford is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Buy a new car or truck or whatever for whatever your June occasion is. Their featured vehicle for June is a Chevrolet Equinox SUV, which offers 0% financing for up to 60 months and 1.9% for 70.
Yvette says she's our action hero here.
Plus, your first payment won't be due until October of 2022. The interstates look clear out there, and the roadways do around town also. But if you see anything traffic-wise we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix Line. 614-6499, and this traffic is brought to you by Waste Connections. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful for the environment. Check them out at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
I like how Austin said that Matt Carlson would be his stunt double. I mean, that just came out of nowhere.
He must know something about Matt we don't.
We know, yeah. Matt does something. Storage is just a little undercover deal. That
he's in there like climbing up them and bouncing off of them.
He must have seen him walking across the roof or lifting up stuff in the storage buildings that we didn't know anything about.
Congratulations, Matt.
Oh, here comes Austin again. He must have something.
Matt's pretty tough. I mean, he's pretty well built. I can see him doing this. Yeah, I can see him jumping off boundless trucks. I mean, just doing all kinds of things. I've got my faith in him.
I never saw that side of Matt, but you see something in him out there?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, we all see something in other people that maybe other people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why a lot of us are married to who we're married to. We saw something somebody else didn't. I'm still waiting to see what Karen saw in me 30 years ago.
Me and Matt are not getting married. Okay. Let's establish that right now, okay?
All right. This went way south, way too fast. I don't know about this.
Good morning, everyone.
All right. Well, I guess let's do this. Let's make a Hardee's wake-up call this morning. How do we go from action heroes to I don't have no idea. That's how the wheels fall off the bus. Hey, this is your Hardee's wake-up call for your Tuesday morning. And Ashley, yesterday we gave away some Hardee's primal menu stuff, right?
Yeah, we gave away a biscuit and a burger, or a wrap and a burger.
A wrap and a burger, like a song rap?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, it's a wrap. Okay, they got to sing it when they come in. I think we give away another combo this morning.
Let's do it.
So a primal biscuit.
Primal breakfast wrap.
And the primal, that's it. Okay, I got you. I'm going to let you do the talking. A biscuit and a burger. Okay. It's time to give away a biscuit and a burger from our friends at Hardee's, who may pull their advertisement after this. We hope not. Nicole, we're trying our best. So if you would like to win the Hardee's wake-up call for this Tuesday, the Volunteer Ritapest Mix Line is open for you right now. 614-6499 is our number. And also want to let you know that Hardee's is hiring. So if you would like to be a part of the Hardee's team, you could be their superhero if you would like. You can check that out. Let's go to the phone line, see if somebody is there this morning. Mix 1041, you're live on the radio. Who is this? Whoops. Caller, are you there?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Who is this?
This is Randy Cooley.
Oh, Randy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm just mowing out here on the Key Street trying to get everything ready for the holidays.
Well, we definitely appreciate the way you keep everything looking out there, because I'm telling you what, when people come visit Cleveland and Bradley County, I think a lot of people are impressed with the way things look and how we're patriotic around here with the flags and stuff. So we're looking forward to seeing all this come to fruition.
Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate you all, too.
All right, so you are a Hardee's wake-up call this morning, and you win. Ashley's going to win a breakfast.
The primal burger and the primal wrap.
Okay, so you get the primal burger and the primal wrap, and that's going to be, so you get breakfast and lunch today, Randy. How about that?
Oh, boy, that sounds great.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Well, we got those for you here at the studio, so you can come by and pick those up, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much for what you're doing out there.
God bless you, and you have a great day.
You too. All right. He was happy. He seemed pretty excited. That's the kind of winners we like. Yeah. And I said that, and I wasn't just, trying to make him feel good. I mean, it really, when people come to Cleveland, I usually have a lot of family around the 4th that visit, and they usually say, you know what, you guys have a beautiful community. It's always kept up nice, and a lot of times on these kind of holidays, like July the 4th, we have flags out. It just makes you feel like you're just in a good old U.S. of A.
Yeah, Duracell needs to get their flags out.
Yeah, Duracell. They usually do, don't they? Slackers. You know somebody that works over there, so maybe you can get them on the stick there. But back to Hardee's. Hardee's is hiring. Join the STAR team at Hardee's. A $300 bonus for shift manager trainees. Free meals, flexible scheduling, benefits, exciting advancement opportunities. You can apply in store or online at Hardee's.com. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Mix 104.1.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Traffic is horrible. All right, time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with prime rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
For 42 years, Mermaid Mattress has been part of this community, saving you money and giving you great sleep. Shop locally during our July 4th savings event and save even more on Mermaid, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic brands. Count on us for many more years to come.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, locally owned by the Benton family in Cleveland for over 50 years. Within their 40 flavors of ice cream, they can build sundaes, make 40 different types of shakes, and add different ice creams to different products. You name it, they can make it for you. Enjoy Baskin-Robbins at home. Their take-home items include hand-packed quarts or pints, polar pizzas, and cakes. Baskin-Robbins, Keith Street, Cleveland. Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Big changes are happening. On July 31st, Ocoee OBGYN will be closing their doors after so many years of dedicated service to Cleveland and Bradley County. Dr. Ashcraft and Jeannie Lips will be going to Life Circle to further their careers and continue to meet the needs of their patients. Dr. Snowman and her whole staff would like to thank Cleveland and Bradley County.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m., the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required. for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
.com. All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Again, good morning out there, everybody. Time now to find out what is going on with Misfit Tacos. Now, talking about an action hero, Greg Hicks is definitely an action hero, Ashley. Yeah, I believe he could be the man behind the cape.
I bet he would do some stunts.
And maybe behind the mask there, too. But we started a contest yesterday with Misfit Tacos, part of our Summer of Fun that we're going to be running really all this week. We had one winner yesterday. Who was that winner, Ashley?
Brandy Mason.
So Brandy, she won yesterday. Now, what did she win yesterday?
Misfit Tacos is giving away a picnic pack a day on our Facebook. So you like the Misfit Taco page, you got to like our page, and then we'll go in and we'll pick a winner each day. And the picnic pack is 12 tacos from Misfit Tacos, chips and salsa and queso.
All right, so that's really a cool little prize pack there that Greg Hicks is giving away from Misfit Tacos, Impressions Catering as well. And so Greg was in here yesterday. He's just a high action guy. I mean, he really is. I mean, no wonder he's successful in whatever he touches. But you know, one of the things that I think that I found out yesterday, he said that Misfit Tacos came out of COVID. You know, we talked about how things really have sometimes different things had to be reinvented, and you know, all the Zoom meetings and everything. What does Greg Hicks do during COVID? He just creates Misfit Tacos. Yeah. What did we do during COVID?
Every Tuesday.
We just sit around and complain all the time during COVID. That's what we did. He's out making a new business, and this is not going to stop me. So, yeah, go by and check it out. If you've not tried Misfit Tacos before, get a part of this contest, because if you win this picnic pack? I got picnic basket. I got Yogi Bear on my mind. But anyway, check that out. It's on our Facebook page, and do everything that Ashley was saying a while ago. We may announce your name today, just like we did Brandy's name yesterday.
And 12 tacos is like a sampler.
Oh, man.
What did he say yesterday? Between 12 and 15 tacos, so you can get like one of every one of them.
You can get 12, and would you share them? I wouldn't share them.
Well, I'm not going to eat 12 tacos.
Well, I don't know. I might. I'm a superhero. I like to eat.
That's your superpower.
That's my superpower, eating. All right. Is anybody celebrating birthdays and anniversaries today? Let's check that out.
Happy birthday to Mike Powers.
Okay.
So, but if you have an anniversary or birthday you want to add to the celebration list, you can give us a call on the Volunteer Ritter Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can do that on our Mix 1041 website, or to download the Mix 1041 app.
All right, time to do the real work here. It's time for your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Someone else, I guess that's the theme of the day, superheroes, since we got in there. What about Roger Pickett, Mermaid Mattress? He's a sleeping hero. That's what he is. The king of sleep.
He is king of sleep.
Yeah, you know, he's one of those, he just kind of throws his, I don't know, whatever, his hand at you, and you just go to sleep. Makes you sleep. There you go. Here he is right now.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Alrighty, high today of 87 with a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow, high of 90 and a low of 69 with a 30% chance of storms. And on Thursday, high of 90 with a low of 70 and a 20% chance of rain. Your current vascular instant temperature is 66 degrees. I'm yelling.
Oh, my mic's off now, too. Wow, we're about 1,000. We can hardly hear you, and we can't hear me at all because I got my mic off. I think I turned my mic off because I was wanting you to see if we could hear you better if my mic was off. Because I know, people get tired of listening to me. But anyway, do you think maybe Justin was in here?
Yeah, he did.
Maybe,
tired of hearing me already.
He's tired of hearing you already. So he was saying, cut our mic down or something there. Maybe he did that. All right, let's get into some music. We'll figure out whatever we've got going on technical-wise and get you back in there. We're thinking of superheroes. What about this? Maybe one day you'll be in the Hall of Fame. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Hello and welcome back. 5:12 on your Tuesday morning, and the temperature looking pretty good out there.
I think the word Allison used was comfortable just moments ago. Allison.
It sure is. It's going to be a beautiful start to your Tuesday morning. If you need to squeeze in doing some work outside, you can certainly get that done and not have to worry about sweating quite as much because we have that lower humidity in place. It fell throughout the overnight hours, and now you get to open up the door and enjoy most across the area. It's a mild start to the day in the 60s. We are hanging on to a little bit of warmth if you're in Chattanooga down to Dalton around that 70-degree mark. Winds from the north right now at 9 miles per hour, generally coming from the northeast today at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And hey, if you're at home with the kids, it's summer break, looking for something to do, it could be a great day to head out to the park and go on a picnic for that lunchtime hour through the early afternoon. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies for the first part of the day, hitting 80 degrees at noon, and then really partly sunny into the afternoon. That's when it's going to go up through into about the mid 80s, 85 degrees at 3 p.m. So we know it's going to be nice early on with that lower humidity. Let's take you right into the evening time hours, and yes, lookouts back for a homestand here at 7 p.m., 83 degrees. Now, there will be about a 20% chance during that game time that we could see a couple of isolated showers and storms that may pop up. So certainly it's not going to be a washout, but do kind of keep that in mind. Sunset tonight, 8:59 p.m. So even at 9 o'clock when you're watching the game, still at that twilight time with the setting sun, 79 degrees. So overall, when it's a summertime game, these temperatures are going to be pretty comfortable to enjoy the lookouts. Let's go ahead and show you the clouds and radar, because it's certainly quiet right now as far as the radar goes. It'll be this evening again that we have to watch out for, and you can see those clouds streaming across our area. These are generally mid and high level clouds, so there are some breaks here. You can kind of look up and see a little bit of night sky, and through the day today that means looking up and seeing a little bit of blue sky as well. I'm going to pull back further, and you'll notice this cold front. That's what swept through past us yesterday. Behind it, that drier air. That's why we have that lower humidity in place, bringing us the nice weather on this Tuesday morning. As we run through Futurecast, you can see that blue line indicating that northeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Depending on your location, you may have a little bit of southerly breeze today. Overall, we'll say mostly cloudy skies during the morning time, kind of becoming partly sunny for the afternoon, but dry conditions for this morning, midday, and afternoon. I think about 5 p.m. is going to be that time we have to start to watch out for, and here's that look of a couple of those isolated showers and storms as I was alluding to. So yes, at 7 p.m., kind of close to downtown Chattanooga potentially. We don't know exactly if these showers and storms are going to pop up for these exact locations, but at least it gives you an idea on coverage with about that 20% chance, and then dwindling conditions after about midnight tonight with a partly cloudy sky.
Of business, City Manager Joe Fivas reported that the 17th and 20th Street sidewalk projects are nearing completion, and each will have a ribbon cutting sometime after July 11th. Also, there will be traffic impacts around the Mouse Creek Road and Paul F. Parkway intersection starting in July as new masts for traffic lights are being installed. Additional turn lanes will also be installed moving into the fall as the project continues. City offices will be closed on Monday, July 4th in observance of Independence Day. Also in news today, road construction won't slow motorists across Tennessee over the July 4th holiday. The Tennessee Department of Transportation will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes beginning at 6 a.m. on Friday, July 1st to 6 a.m. on Tuesday, July 5th to provide maximum roadway capacity for holiday travelers. Motorists will still encounter some long-term lane closures on construction projects. While lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on-site in zones, and reduced speed limits in work zones will still be in effect. Drivers convicted of speeding through work zones where workers are present face a fine of $250 to $500 plus court fees and possible increased insurance premiums. Get full news at MyMix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Maybe we should come on the air and do this. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Ashley, give me a mic check.
Yeah, is that better?
Is that better? Austin, is that better back there in the back? All right.
Okay.
So we swapped Ashley's mic out. I know Jamie Kyle was screaming at me saying that he couldn't hear you. And let's see, Xander was trying to be helpful and tell us.
See, everybody does like me.
They do like you. I mean, I don't understand that. When my mic was off, we didn't get one text. It was Austin having to tell me that my mic was off. So
They didn't have time. Austin was Johnny on the spot.
So we think we've got our mic problem situated out. And so we're good to move forward now with the morning show. I thought we were just going to have to turn turn out the lights, the party's over type thing. We couldn't get nothing to work
can
right.
take naps.
We can take naps. Everybody likes taking naps on a Tuesday. All right, let's go ahead and get a check of traffic here. It's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol update. And Ashley, with the working mic, over to you.
All righty. Don Ledford in Cleveland's pre-owned department is a great way to save and get your family in a new vehicle for all your upcoming summer activities. Don Ledford Automotive Center has over 150 pre-qualified vehicles available right now with over 60 imports on the lot. The largest selection of pre-owned trucks and SUVs in the area. You can check it out on Northley Highway on their website, donledford.com, where they say yes. Interstates look clear out there, and so do the roadways around town. If you see anything traffic-wise we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rent-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499.
You know, we think we have two bosses, Steve and Jennifer. We think those are our bosses, but evidently we got like hundreds of bosses out there that's in charge. Fix the mic, turn it up, do this, do that. So we've got more. Yeah, he said that's much better. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, we appreciate you being our tech in the field today. I mean, is he on the clock or something? I mean,
we pay him.
We're paying him to be the tech guy today. But anyway, no, thanks, Jamie. We appreciate it. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
There's nothing more American than being local, where neighbors are friends and people know you by name. At Mermaid Mattress, we're proud to be your neighbor, where you can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Mermaid Mattress, your local mattress factory.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
I don't think it's here for the burger.
This summer, prime rib is the star. Bite into the new Primal Angus Thick Burger at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rent-A-Pest with a helpful tip about termites. If you want to protect your home from termites, there's a few things you can do. Number one, if you have firewood, keep it at least 10 feet away from your home. Don't use wood mulch or bark around your home because this is termite food. And so if you put it around your home, you could attract termites. Make sure you use gravel or some kind of artificial mulch because you don't want to attract termites. Also, you can inspect your home yourself. You can just get some knee pads, a bright flashlight, and go look for anything that looks unusual on your joist. If you see something that looks unusual, call a professional. If you don't have one, give us a call at 698-7205.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m., the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tires ready to help.
Just a minute, but one more word on Jamie Kyle here, Ashley. He said the reason he's trying to be so helpful this morning, he was one of those people that Steve paid 286 times his monthly salary, so he feels like he should have to
be Johnny on the spot.
He felt like he got to help this morning.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, we'll go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Tempur breeze beds have the most sophisticated cooling technologies than any other mattress we carry. Come to Mermaid Mattress and you can save up to $500 during our July 4th savings event.
Now here's my problem though, Ashley, and this is, and we're gonna have to be careful,
okay,
because you may have a hot mic on most of the time.
You're gonna forget.
I'm gonna forget that because I've moved your mic to another place on the board. Now, if you're somebody that works with sound equipment, you understand that you get used to things being in a certain place. Your mic is all the way down on the other end now compared to where it was as far as our mics in the studio. So I would just say be a little careful because you might have a hot mic the whole time.
Are you saying I talk crap when the mics are off?
No, I'm not saying that at all. But this may be a little more censored today. You know, I know sometimes, you get a little rough out there, a little sketchy. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go ahead and check in on the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Ashley, what do we got?
All righty, high today of 87 with a 20% chance of storms. Tomorrow, a high of 88 with a low of 68 with a 50% chance of storms. On Thursday, a high of 87 and a low of 69 with 20% chance of storms. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 66 degrees. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Yeah, I'm out of sync right now. I'm looking like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, but it's just, you move one thing out of the normal spot and you just can't figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know how Austin does it back there in the back on Mixed TV. He's got 1,002 buttons back there. I just got to press 6.
Yeah.
And you get one out of sync, and now all of a sudden I feel like a lost person up here. But anyway, we'll figure it all out as we go. So if Ashley says something, don't take it personal. It wasn't meant to be heard on air.
Exactly. I meant it, just not to be heard.
All right, time now for a check of sports. This sports report from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk is presented by the Town Squire. As Larry and the Town Squire get ready for the upcoming weekend, they're going to have a big 4th of July sale coming up starting on Friday, so get prepared for that.
I was wondering, is the Town Squire a complete men's store? Yes, it's true. The Town Squire is celebrating 45 years in the Stewart Park Plaza on Key Street with great prices and great selection. Larry and his staff have been outfitting their customers since 1977. From hats to shoes, your complete men's store since 77. Come in and check them out and walk out in comfort and style. You'll never know how good you can look till you get dressed at the Town Squire. Locally owned and operated, the shop that appreciates the customer. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
All right, here we are inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland. Located on Paul Hub Parkway. They are open 7 days a week. And also want to let you know, CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. This sports update presented by the Town Squire. Major League Baseball, the Braves back on the diamond after a day off on Monday. They'll be at those fighting Phillies, taking them on tonight in Philadelphia. 7:05 first pitch right here on your home of the Braves, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland in Wimbledon. Let's talk a little bit about tennis. Defending champion Novak Djokovic won his first round match, and so did Andy Murray and John Isner won in 5 sets. So John Isner moving on as well. Today, big day there at Wimbledon. Serena Williams returns to Wimbledon and will play on center court at noon today. Now, Rafael Nadal, he will hit the courts there at 10 o'clock this morning on center court as well. All right, so there we go. That's what's going on today. Nadal and Williams on the matches there in Wimbledon will be a good second day. NBA news, Kyrie Irving says he will return to the New York Nets after he turned down the Lakers on Monday. So I guess he didn't want to go be with the big 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever they got there in L.A. now. He said, I guess I'll stay here with the Nets and see what happens with this team. Now, Nets pretty good basketball team. If they can just get everybody healthy and playing together, we'll see how that works out next year in the NBA. So that is your sports for this Tuesday. Again, Wimbledon Day 2 and Major League Baseball. Braves back on the diamond playing the Phillies tonight as they get set for that. Right here on Mix 104.1, your home of the Braves, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial. Imagine better health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland. Located on Paul Huff Parkway, open 7 days a week. And don't forget the Town Squire, our sponsor of this sports report, located in the Stewart Park Plaza. Been there for a long time. Larry McDaniel says come on down and see them this upcoming weekend for the 4th of July. They will be open on the 4th of July as well for a selected amount of hours. So we hope that you will come down and be a part of that on this upcoming weekend. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back with more here in just a moment.
Helping build and growing our community.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Big changes are happening. On July 31st, Ocoee OBGYN will be closing their doors after so many years of dedicated service to Cleveland and Bradley County. Dr. Ashcraft and Jeannie Lips will be going to Life Circle to further their careers and continue to meet the needs of their patients. Dr. Snowman and her whole staff would like to thank Cleveland and Bradley County.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
The traffic is horrible. Great. Time for another one of these.
Bite into the new Primal Burrito or Biscuit with prime rib at Hardee's. See Jurassic World Dominion now in theaters.
What's your definition of fresh?
At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
An East Ridge World War II veteran will hear happy birthday for, well, probably the 100th time.
It's a good run. Elise Zwick has more from Ray Hudgens and his remarkable life.
Mr. Hudgens tells me the secret to a long life is the Bible and baseball.
Your age goes too fast, way too fast.
World War II veteran Ray Hudgens will turn 100 years old on July 16th, and the Southern Heritage Assisted Living Facility is helping him celebrate with a parade on July 4th.
They're kind of excited to see everybody, but see what they're looking at.
The assisted living facility is asking the community for 100 birthday cards to celebrate this milestone birthday, too.
I have to have some glasses for that.
Mr. Hudgens was born outside of Cookeville and grew up in the Chattanooga area. He was well known for his success playing baseball and fast-pitch softball. He was drafted to the Army and served from 1940 to 1945. Hudgens spent his time serving as an infantryman.
Well, I got on the ships in New York. I was amazed at how many ships were there. There's about 200.
After returning to civilian life, he opened Pop's Barbecue, worked for the railroad, and later as a building inspector until he retired in 1987. His family wants everyone to know he's strong in his faith and is loyal.
He taught us about the Bible, and I'd say the next thing was ball.
Ray's granddaughter, Christian Hudgens, is so happy to spend another birthday with him.
He loved ball. He was always there. And I remember after every game, he'd give me $100, and he'd give my friends $100 if they hit a home run. He always had $100 bills.
Ray was inducted into the Greater Chattanooga Sports Hall of Fame in 1986 and the ASA Tennessee State Hall of Fame for softball in 2021.
I hadn't been at baseball too awfully long. I had the privilege of being the catcher for Jim Harn. You know, he was with the New York Giants, and they beat the Yankees in the World Series 1-0. But I did enjoy that.
He says he will enjoy this birthday too.
I thought much about it. It just goes too fast.
Get ready to bring those cards and sing happy birthday. Reporting in East Ridge, Elise Zwick, Local 3 News.
8th and 20th Street sidewalk projects are nearing completion, and each will have a ribbon cutting sometime after July 11th. Also, there will be traffic impacts around the Mouse Creek Road and Paul Huff Parkway intersection starting in July as new masts for traffic lights are being installed. Additional turn lanes will also be installed moving into the fall as the project continues. City offices will be closed on Monday, July 4th in observance of Independence Day. Also in news today, road construction won't slow motorists across Tennessee over the July 4th holiday. The Tennessee Department of Transportation will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes beginning at 6 a.m. on Friday, July 1st to 6 a.m. on Tuesday, July 5th to provide maximum roadway capacity for holiday travelers. Motorists will still encounter some long-term lane closures on construction projects. While lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on-site in zones, and reduced speed limits in work zones will still be in effect. Drivers convicted of speeding through work zones where workers are present face a fine of $250 to $500 plus court fees and possible increased insurance premiums. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143.
Mix 104.1 WCLE. Again, good morning out there as we're 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock on this Tuesday. So glad to have you listening in on the radio, on the Mix 104.1 app. Of course, watching in on mixtv.tv. Ashley Flowers is going to join me here. I got to push the right button to get you on the microphone there. Good morning, Ashley. How's things going?
Going well.
Going well?
Yeah.
You're keeping up with traffic, weather, and all the pertinent things that people really want to know about.
I got it.
Now, part of Jeremy's news there, he was talking about traffic and lane closures and different things like that for people that are driving. Mm-hmm. But did you hear about this? The 4th of July flight cancellations, they said it's going to be a huge headache again. More than 6,000 flights were either canceled or delayed on Monday because of short-staffed airlines and the understaffed air traffic control centers, and it's only going to get worse, they say, by the 4th of July weekend. The TSA is expecting 3 million of us to fly during the holidays, so you can bet some long weekend plans are going to get ruined.
Oh, I bet.
Based on this story about the 4th of July flight cancellations. 6,000 flights were either canceled or delayed on Monday.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And Monday was just a Monday.
Yeah, Monday was just Monday. It was a week before the 4th.
Yeah.
So I guess people may be trying to get that week, that week vacation
Maybe,
or something.
But yeah,
I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And of course, you've got some people flying.
Yeah,
and
my husband and my oldest stepson are flying to Boston.
Yeah,
so
the
Red Sox and the Yankees play next week. So
Man.
they're going to go watch them play.
That's a bucket list item right there.
It is. They're both very excited.
Yeah, to go to Fenway Park is a bucket list item for me personally, but to go see the Red Sox Yankees play, which to me is probably the best rivalry in all of Major League Baseball, to be able to go see that at either Fenway Park or at Yankee Stadium would just be phenomenal. So I'm a little jealous, but I hope they do get the flight and all that stuff worked out.
Hopefully they'll get there and get home.
Yeah. Hopefully
they
they'll
don't have to rent a car and drive.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, either way, it's not going to be a good weekend for travel.
No.
So hopefully, if you're traveling out there, people, be safe. And again, as Jeremy was mentioning in the news, if you're going somewhere and they've got the lanes kind of bottlenecked down because of construction, you still probably have to slow down through those zones, even though they may not be anybody
Don't get
present.
One of those tickets. Yeah.
Oh boy, talking about something to mess up your 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, and your next month, and then your next month, and your next month, trying to afford it.
Well, there goes the year's budget. No Christmas this year. Talking about traffic and all those kind of things, let's get out and check traffic. Over to you.
All righty, Don Ledford is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. Buy a new car or truck or for whatever your June occasion is. Their featured vehicle for June is a Chevrolet Equinox SUV, which offers 0% financing for up to 60 months and 1.9 for 72 through GMC Financial. Plus, your first payment will not be until October of 2022. The interstates look clear out there, and so do the roads around town. If you see anything traffic-wise we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Road Pest Mix line, 614-6499.
All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
This traffic report is brought to you by...
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, with great news. Interest rates are super low, and your old car is worth more than ever. So if you're wondering if you should be buying a new Kia, it's a no-brainer. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got $500 down and you make $2,000 a month, I'll do my best to get you approved. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, locally owned by the Benton family in Cleveland for over 50 years. Within their 40 flavors of ice cream, they can build sundaes, make 40 different types of shakes, and add different ice creams to different products. You name it, they can make it for you. Enjoy Baskin-Robbins at home. Their take-home items include hand-packed quarts or pints, polar pizzas, and cakes. Baskin-Robbins, Keith Street, Cleveland. Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
For 42 years, Mermaid Mattress has been part of this community, saving you money and giving you great sleep. Shop locally during our July 4th savings event and save even more on Mermaid, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic brands. Count on us for many more years to come.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
89, low of 60 with a 20% chance of storms. Again on Wednesday, a high of 90 with a low of 70 and a 20% chance of storms. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 66 degrees.
Yeah, you know, we call that in radio, we call that winging it. Of course, if you were watching MixedTV.tv, you could know that we were about 15 seconds differential between live and finishing up with the break on Mixed TV. And you were waiting for those weather things to pop up.
Austin's usually my friend. He usually leaves them up on the screen for me to read.
For Austin's defense, I only gave him about a 45-second warning.
Well, that's your fault.
So that's my fault for not giving him a couple-minute warning before we went to the weather on, because we simulcast as much as we can.
Yeah.
Meaning, when we're doing weather, he's doing weather. We're doing traffic, he's doing traffic. And then, all the other things.
Because my sound goes with that weather report, so I want to make sure I don't look like an idiot.
Well, some things are just better left unsaid.
Yeah, I'll say it for you.
All right, we're at the top of the hour, but we got to get this in first.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
All right, we're going to get you to the top of the hour right now. Fox News, local news coming up. Stay here with us on Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A city worker in San Antonio, Texas finds dozens of migrants in the back of an 18-wheeler after hearing a cry for help.
We have processed approximately 46 bodies that have been triaged and tagged and declared deceased at this time.
San Antonio Fire Chief Charles Hood says 16 migrants are hospitalized. The police chief says 3 people have been taken into custody. The House Committee investigating the Capitol riot hears today from a former aide to former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
After a series of hearings over the past 2 weeks, no additional session was expected until after Congress returns from its Independence Day recess next month. The committee has not indicated what new evidence is being revealed. The committee has focused on what it says was a multi-pronged scheme by former President Trump to overturn the 2020 election results.
Fox's Jared Halpern. Today's hearing starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Tuesday, June 28th on Mix 104.1 and MixedTV.tv. In news today, the Cleveland City Council met on Monday covering several items of business. City Manager Joe Fivas reported that the 17th and 20th Street sidewalk projects are nearing completion and each will have a ribbon cutting sometime after July 11th. The Mosby Park project is moving quickly, and it is expected that the new playground will be completed by the end of summer. Also, there will be traffic impacts around the Mouse Creek Road and Paul Huff Parkway intersection starting in July as new masts for traffic lights are being installed. Additional turn lanes will also be installed moving into the fall as the project continues. The fiscal year 2023 budget was passed. It was also noted that the city offices will be closed on Monday, July 4th in observance of Independence Day. Also in news today, Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union is hosting a career fair with a wide variety of entry and higher level positions available, including personal tellers, branch manager, digital media specialist, and others. These roles come with competitive pay, 100% employer-paid medical and dental insurance for individuals, and other benefits and perks like 401k with employer match and a student loan repayment program. Job fair attendees will participate in a one-on-one introductory interview with a TVFCU recruiter. This will provide job seekers the opportunity to learn more about open positions, connect with TVFCU personnel, and take the first step toward a new career at the largest credit union in Southeast Tennessee. The job fair will be held Wednesday, June 29th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the BX Brainerd Baptist Church's multi-use meeting facility located at 4011 Austin Street in Chattanooga. In news today, road construction won't slow motorists across Tennessee over the July 4th holiday. The Tennessee Department of Transportation will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes beginning at 6 a.m. on Friday, July 1st through 6 a.m. on Tuesday, July 5th to provide maximum roadway capacity for holiday travelers. Motorists will still encounter some long-term lane closures on construction projects. While lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on site in zones, and reduced speed limits in work zones will still be in effect. Drivers convicted of speeding through work zones where workers are present face a fine of $250 to $500, plus court fees and possible increased insurance premiums. From your desktop or mobile device, get the latest construction activity and live streaming SmartWay traffic cameras at www.tnsmartway.com/traffic. Travelers can also dial 511 from any landline or cellular phone for travel information. This has been your local and state news on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. I'm Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
Have you ever been trapped in traffic on I-75 between Cleveland and Ooltewah? Of course you have. I am Rex Wagner, candidate for state representative. The traffic volume on I-75 is way past the design capacity of a two-lane interstate. Over 60,000 vehicles travel this stretch of interstate every day, including numerous trucks and wide loads. If you are tired of this dangerous situation, then vote for the candidate that will make fixing this problem a top priority. Vote for Rex Wagner for state representative on August 4th.
Paid for by the Rex Wagner campaign. Tracy Freak, treasurer.
Mix 1041 WCLE going to get you a couple more stories that we've got here in news today, as we're going to just get another update of what happened last night at the Bradley County Commission meeting. They had a meeting in the evening hours last night, and we were there covering that live. I believe Ryan Felton was our correspondent there, and we can give you that some of the mayor's notes from last night, a resolution to be added to the agenda, given a construction easement to the city on Dooley Street along Health Department and Ambulance Service area, paying $300 once approved at a full future meeting. And then the final budget books in front of them to keep also online, and the resolution for that and other budget amendments were part of the county commission meeting there last night. And if you would like to go back and watch that in its entirety along with the Cleveland City Council meeting, those are available to you on MixTV.tv. You can watch those live when those meetings happen, and we also kind of archive those there. They live on MixTV.tv, and you can watch those at your convenience. Also in news today, this is coming from out of the Chattanooga area. They said a Cleveland man has filed a lawsuit for being what they called, quote, falsely identified, end of quote, in two 2019 indictments, incidents involving claims of indecency exposing himself to a woman and another claim of attempting to help rob and kidnap another woman. Justin Posey was charged with robbery and indecent exposure in a 2019, but criminal court records show that his charges have since been dropped. The lawsuit says Posey is filing against the city of Cleveland and several others. We'll continue to monitor this story as more details become available. Again, good morning to you. That is a little bit more local news. You can get news anytime by going to our website, mymix1041.com. Time now for a quick check of traffic as we welcome in Ashley this morning. Ashley Flowers in for Bridget, as Bridget has a couple of days off.
Yes.
Steve and Josh Rogers was going to be in this morning. They refused to come, said there wasn't enough activity on social media to promote their morning show together, so they're waiting to get more activity before they come. More hype. Hype it up. Yeah, they want to get it hyped up a little bit more, and then they'll be here. So I guess we just got to wait for that hype to come.
Just keep trucking through it.
Yeah. Come over to you. Let's get a check of traffic.
Alrighty, Don Ledford in Cleveland's pre-owned department is a great way to save and get your family in a new vehicle for all your upcoming summer activities. Don Ledford Automotive Center has over 150 qualified pre-owned vehicles available right now, with over 60 imports on the lot and the largest selection of pre-owned trucks and SUVs in the area. You can check that out at North Lee Highway or on donledford.com, where they say, yes, interstates still look clear out there, and so do the roads around town. If you see anything traffic-wise we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499.
All right now it is time for our obituary report for this Tuesday. Let's get that to you. It's brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Brian L. Liner, age 82 of Cleveland, passed away on Saturday, June the 25th at his residence. Arrangements are by Fike, Randolph & Son Funeral Home. Anna Louise Moore Suits, age 97 of Cleveland, completed her life of faith on Friday, June the 24th at a local health care facility. Arrangements are by Fike, Randolph & Son Funeral Home. And Dr. Charles Richard Hughes, age 87, was a beloved husband, father, grandfather, doctor, and friend, passed away on Thursday, June the 23rd, a day before his 63rd wedding anniversary. Arrangements are by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. So that is our obituary update for this Tuesday, and we want to thank our sponsor of this, Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
This half hour is sponsored by Eller & Owens Furniture. Eller & Owens Furniture.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Big changes are happening. On July 31st, Ocoee OBGYN will be closing their doors after so many years of dedicated service to Cleveland and Bradley County. Dr. Ashcraft and Jeannie Lips will be going to Life Circle to further their careers and continue to meet the needs of their patients. Dr. Snowman and her whole staff would like to thank Cleveland and Bradley County.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
4-1 WCLE as we're back in our studios at 8:13 on this Tuesday. This local time is brought to you by your local community college, Cleveland State, where they put our community first. Visit clevelandstatecc.edu. Ashley, I know that we have people that's going to be out running around. Of course, some people probably off this week.
Oh, yeah.
Taking off the week of the 4th since the 4th is on a Monday. I don't know. Would you take the week off leading up to the 4th, or would you like to have Monday and the following week off? What would be your preference?
If you go Monday and the following week, you only burn 4 vacation
You only
days.
burn 4 vacation. That's a good point. So if you do it this week, but you'll feel like you get an extra day because you'll get this whole week off, and then you'll get Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
It's like 10 days off. Yeah.
10 days. So. I guess it depends on your vacation
burn
days.
One, get
and
3 more.
Burn one, get 3 more. Is that the story of your life or something?
Do it again.
All right, so let's get an air quality report talking about burning and things like that.
Yeah.
So tell me what's going on.
All righty, the air quality is good today. The mold is low and the pollen is moderate with grass and cedar. And that's sponsored by Dell's Heating and Air, service you can trust. Call them at 509-8787. Just call Dell's at justcalldells.com.
All right, so here we go. Time to go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center as Mermaid Mattress is already underway with their 4th of July savings right now. Roger Pickett says if you're not sleeping well, you're tossing and turning. And one thing that happens this time of the year, you get in the bed, and if you're on an old worn-out mattress that you had forever, you just get hot, you can't get comfortable. And, Mermaid sells these mattresses that keeps you cool.
Yeah.
Not like cool, like the Fawn's cool. They keep you cool while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
So you need to go by and check those out if you're at that age, or maybe you're just one of those people that just stays hot all the time and you just stay so uncomfortable, especially in the summertime trying to sleep. Go by and check one of those mattresses out at your one of 11 Mermaid Mattress locations.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
Alrighty, high today of 87 with a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow, high of 90 with a low of 69 with a 20% chance of storms. High again on Wednesday of 90 with a low of 70 and a 20% chance of storms. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 66 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
It's Coldplay on Mix 104.1.
Hello and welcome back. 512 on your Tuesday morning, and the temperature looking pretty good out there.
I think the word Allison used was comfortable just moments ago. Allison.
It sure is. It's going to be a beautiful start to your Tuesday morning. If you need to squeeze in doing some work outside, you can certainly get that done and not have to worry about sweating quite as much because we have that lower humidity in place. It fell throughout the overnight hours, and now you get to open up the door and enjoy most across the area. It's a mild start to the day in the 60s. We are hanging on to a little bit of warmth if you're in Chattanooga down to Dalton around that 70-degree mark. Winds from the north right now at 9 miles per hour, generally coming from the northeast today at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And hey, if you're at home with the kids, it's summer break, looking for something to do, it could be a great day to head out to the park and go on a picnic for that lunchtime hour through the early afternoon. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies for the first part of the day, hitting 80 degrees at noon, and then really partly sunny into the afternoon. That's when it's going to go up through into about the mid-80s, 85 degrees at 3 p.m. So we know it's going to be nice early on with that lower humidity. Let's take you right into the evening time hours. And yes, lookouts back for a homestand here at 7 p.m., 83 degrees. Now, there will be about a 20% chance during that game time that we can see a couple of isolated showers and storms that may pop up. So certainly it's not going to be a washout, but do kind of keep that in mind. Sunset tonight, 8:59 p.m. So even at 9 o'clock when you're watching the game, still at that twilight time with the setting sun, 79 degrees. So overall, when it's a summertime game, these temperatures are going to be pretty comfortable to enjoy the lookouts. Let's go ahead and show you the clouds and radar because it's certainly quiet right now as far as the radar goes. It'll be this evening again that we have to watch out for, and you can see those clouds streaming across our area. These are generally mid and high level clouds, so there are some breaks here. You can kind of look up and see a little bit of night sky, and through the day today that means looking up and seeing a little bit of the blue sky as well. I'm going to pull back further and you'll notice this cold front. That's what swept through past us yesterday. Behind it, that drier air. That's how we have that lower humidity in place, bringing us the nice weather on this Tuesday morning. As we run through Futurecast, you can see that that blue line indicating that northeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Depending on your location, you may have a little bit of southerly breeze today. Overall, we'll say mostly cloudy skies during the morning time, kind of becoming partly sunny for the afternoon, but dry conditions for this morning, midday, and afternoon. I think about 5 p.m. is going to be that time we have to start to watch out for, and here's that look of a couple of those isolated showers and storms as I was alluding to. So yes, at 7 p.m., kind of close to downtown Chattanooga potentially. We don't know exactly if these showers and storms are going to pop up for these exact locations, but at least it gives you an idea on coverage with about that 20% chance, and then dwindling conditions after about midnight tonight with a partly cloudy sky. Looking ahead to the day tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, that wind picking up a little bit from the south to the east, increasing that humidity once again, and yes, a chance for a few scattered showers and storms to pop up for your Wednesday. Today's chance is at 20%, tomorrow at 30%, so certainly not everybody getting that rainfall, but if you do, it's going to be a nice benefit for you. How about that dew point forecast? Well, at noon today, those dew points still in the 50s, so that's that comfortable air. It'll gradually rise up a little bit today, reaching the 60s, so you'll notice by this evening a little bit more humid, but certainly not like Wednesday. By Wednesday, dew points around 70, all that green back up into our area. That's that more muggy air. So again, you have a 24-hour window today to certainly enjoy.
Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Your visual news headline update from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. In news today, the Cleveland City Council met on Monday covering several items of business. City Manager Joe Fivas reported that the 17th and 20th Street sidewalk projects are nearing completion, and each will have a ribbon cutting sometime after July 11th. Also, there will be traffic impacts around the Mouse Creek Road and Paul Huff Parkway intersection starting in July as new masts for traffic lights are being installed. Additional turn lanes will also be installed moving into the fall as the project continues. City offices will be closed on Monday, July 4th in observance of Independence Day. Also in news today, road construction won't slow motorists across Tennessee over the July 4th holiday. The Tennessee Department of Transportation will suspend all construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes beginning at 6 a.m. on Friday, July 1st to 6 a.m. on Tuesday, July 5th to provide maximum roadway capacity for holiday travelers. Motorists will still encounter some long-term lane closures on construction projects. While lane closure activity will be stopped, workers may be on-site in zones, and reduced speed limits in work zones will still be in effect. Drivers convicted of speeding through work zones where workers are present face a fine of $250 to $500 plus court fees and possible increased insurance premiums. Get full news at MyMix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE live on the radio, on the Mix 1041 app, Talk 1013 The Buzz, and of course MixTV.tv. Talking about that, Austin Chadwick, part of the Mix Morning Show and the Mix TV producer in the studio with us right now, along with Ashley Flowers, setting in for Bridget today. And let's see here. Here's another survey. I'm a survey kind of guy. I like to see the statistics and what people are talking about and things like that. Here is something that I guess really doesn't surprise me, but I wanted to get your guys' take on this. It says no one sends thank you cards anymore. And here's what it says. It's official. Handwritten thank you cards are just a thing of the past. A new survey has found texting and emailing have taken over as the most popular way to say thank you. Only 9% of people asked say they still send handwritten thank you notes, even though the vast majority of people, no matter what age group you ask, still consider them to be the most meaningful way to show your gratitude. So, Austin, we'll start with you first.
Well, they definitely show that you put effort into it. But, you know, they do cost a lot of money to send. So, you know, to mail them, to buy them, all that stuff. A text message is way cheaper.
So you're kind of on the new wave. Just, you know, you're acknowledging whatever it was through a text, but saying, hey, thank you so much for the birthday, anniversary, whatever the celebration was. You're kind of one of those that will just send a quick text saying, I received it. Thank you so much.
I mean, we did send out thank you cards after the wedding.
Yeah.
And ever so often we'll write one just for thought. But, no, usually it's text.
So do you think, what would you say is, Ashley, I'm going to bring you in on this. What do you think is necessary to write a thank you card? Is it maybe after weddings for wedding gifts? Maybe after a baby shower? Which events do you think, well, I think those still need to be the old-fashioned thank you, and then these may be fine just for a little text or an email saying, hey, we appreciate, you know, the gift. So
after graduation, neither one of our boys did it, so yes, shame on them.
Okay. So, but did you recommend that they do?
Oh, I told them
You told them to do, but you can't leave. You can't make them do it, right?
No, they're adults now.
And you're not going to do it for them. So,
No.
so you would think maybe graduation's a good time for a thank you card. Weddings,
baby showers.
Yeah. Birthdays. What do you think? Maybe.
I think that can be a text.
That can be a text.
For most people, you don't get mail cards really for birthdays as much anymore.
Yeah.
But weddings, gifts get sent to you, and then like graduation announcements, people mail checks that you should say thank you for.
Now for different things, now I've noticed that a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll do a Facebook post or something thanking somebody, so that way it's public and everybody else can see that they were a part, and so that seems to be a new trend too. And people in our circle generally do that. So
Okay, so I did. I know you're very active in your church and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I just wondered kind of what the protocol was for you guys. If everybody's kind of on board with. But I like the Facebook thing. I haven't thought about that.
And that way you're publicly thanking them, and and saying, hey, we appreciate all you did, and everybody else sees it, and they kind of hop on the bandwagon.
Like those people that did that generic thank you for all the happy birthday posts on Facebook. Yeah, and then basically you're calling people out that didn't tell you happy birthday, so they were like, "Oh, by the way, happy birthday!"
Yeah. So by the way, I can do this at the bottom. I can tag there. Well, I can tell you from my perspective that my two kids, my two daughters, and now my son-in-laws, their card. You usually get a card like a day after. If we send them a birthday card, or especially the grandparents, which I think is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If the grandparents send my kids something, they usually get a thank you card within 2 days, maybe 3 days after they received it.
Wow, that's impressive.
And I think that's, I'm not going to say that was me.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that was me or Karen, but I think that I think it's just the respect maybe that they have for that grandparents. Now, we usually don't get, we do, but I think it's kind of a thing to where I think as grandparents, I think we should always send grandparents thank you cards for whatever they do. I remember, did you guys get this when I was a kid, and this is a long time ago, I remember you got $1 for every year that you were owed to about age 10. Or was that something at when you guys were under 10 years old, that was nothing to get?
Back in the 1920s, man, $1 was worth a lot more.
But I remember you'd get those cards, happy 6th birthday, and they was 6 $1 bills in there.
Well, no, I do.
And that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And then after about age 10, you're like, you're only going to send me $10, just forget about it. No, I'm just saying. No. But I remember that. That was a big deal.
It was.
You got those birthday cards with how many years old in dollar bills that you were, so that was pretty cool. Now, if I got one, it'd have to come in a box because it'd have to be a stack of ones. But no, I just wanted you guys' opinion on that. I think if you send anything to grandparents, and I'm a grandparent, I'm not saying that because of me, that I think you should send the grandparents because that's old school.
Yeah.
That's still old school to them. And I always know when my in-laws and people get those thank you cards from our kids, they're always very appreciative. They look and say, they sent me the card. Look at this. So I think that's a good thing.
It means a lot to them.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it does mean a lot. And I mean, it takes effort and stuff. Now,
they took the effort to send you the card. So make an effort to reciprocate.
Yeah.
Exactly. So to all of our audience out there, Dwayne is encouraging everyone to send a thank you card today.
To their grandparents today.
To the grandparents.
Great idea.
Yeah, great idea. So
middle of the summer activity.
Yeah. It really is. If your grandparents are some of those special people in your life, which a lot of them are, what would we do without our grandparents? I mean, think about it. If we didn't have those grandparents in our lives, those are the fun people that I remember as a kid. I used to love to go hang out with my grandmother. But anyway, maybe get the kids to write a thank you card for whatever they've done. Thank you, Grandma, for just being who you are. And just send it this summer.
Thank you for coming to my dance recital or my baseball game. That's a good little wholesome activity to do
for the
this afternoon
summer
with your kids.
Exactly.
So we're not all about fun and games. We're all about just being really cool and stuff here as well. So don't forget about I've got some text messages here. I'll have to read off here. I don't. Sometimes you get stuck reading a text message and it's down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go. But I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that.
Yeah, exactly. And if you have a grandparent or something in the nursing home or something, that's always great to send them a card. They love that stuff.
Yeah.
And Ken Boland, he texted us yesterday and said that you could do
bingo.
I can do bingo. Yeah.
You can do bingo today at 2, so that's still open up on the table.
He can do bingo, and then you can go do the beehive thing at a bell.
Yeah,
exactly.
He said, you got all kinds of plans when you retire.
When I retire here in a couple of years, boys
you can go
and
sell
girls.
cars for John. You got it.
I'm going to go sell some cars at places. I'm going to go play bingo, or not play, but be the bingo host.
Bingo, yeah.
I've got my life planned out. I'm never going to retire. And I say that officially, I'm never going to retire.
No. You may not work here forever, but you're never going to retire.
Until he gets that extra paycheck.
Yeah, and when Steve pays me 286 times my monthly salary, then maybe I'll retire. Yeah. But let's not hang on to that.
Yeah.
Ashley, over to you for a check of traffic.
All righty, Don Leopard is your hometown Chevrolet dealer. Buy a new car or truck for whatever your June occasion is. Their feature vehicle for June is a Chevrolet Equinox SUV, which offers 0% financing for up to 60 months and 1.9 for 72 through GM Financial. Plus, your first payment will not be due until October of 2022. Interstates look clear out there, and so do the roads around town. If you see anything traffic-wise we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499.
This traffic update is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Drain Right Guttering, the go-to gutter guys. They didn't even have to pay for that, and that was golden right there.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll be back in just a moment.
Y'all should have recorded that.
Have you heard the latest rumor around?
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together, we are Cleveland Ford.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
There's nothing more American than being local, where neighbors are friends and people know you by name. At Mermaid Mattress, we're proud to be your neighbor, where you can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Mermaid Mattress, your local mattress factory.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Of a patient's sleep, and that is something that a lot of people would like to have more of, is definitely sleep. There's no application, no cumbersome things to put in your mouth, or those big Darth Vader masks that you have to put on if you're trying to get sleep at night. Patients find Nightlace to be highly comfortable and satisfying solution. Nightlace requires no devices to be worn during sleep and involves no chemical treatment. It's gentle and an easy way for your patients to regain a good night's rest, and we definitely suggest that you go by and see our friends right there at Rest Assured. Dr. Chabot would love to be able to see you in his office and take care of you and get you back to a night's rest and no snoring and keeping up your partner there, as this is a non-invasive, no pain, no downtime, and it also again helps you with your snoring treatment. That's at Rest Assured. You can give them a call today to get more details at 790-0100. 702-704-123. Time now for a check of our celebration list. What's going on today with that, Ashley?
All righty. Happy birthday to Mike Powers. Ed Allen also has a birthday today. He works at the Bradley County Juvenile Center. And Ethan Cross also has a birthday. So if you want to add a birthday or anniversary celebration to the celebration list, give us a call on the volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line at 614-6499. You can also do that on our website, mymix1041.com, or download the free Mix 1041 app.
Let's go ahead and go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
Alrighty, high today of 87 with a 20% chance of storms. Tomorrow, high of 90 and a low of 69 with a 20% chance of storms. And on Thursday, do it again, high of 90 with a low of 70 and a 20% chance of storms. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 68 degrees.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Download the free Mix 104.1 app and listen on your phone and mobile device. Download at mymix1041.com, presented by CHI Memorial.
We got sports up next, but right now it's BTS on Mix 1041.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
What the Tech is sponsored by Tennessee Wesleyan University Fort Sanders Nursing Department. Complete your bachelor's or master's in person or online. Learn more at tnwesleyan.edu/nursing.
You may have a lot of tech gadgets in your home, smart assistants, robot vacuums, garage doors, security cameras. Trouble is, most of those devices can't communicate with devices from other brands if you want your technology conspiring behind your back.
Well, our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker has a solution that just might work.
Yeah, it is called IFTTT, which stands for if this, then that. The idea is if you do something on one device or one service, it's going to trigger a then that action on another device or service. It's kind of hard to explain, but let's try. IFTTT connects most any device, gadget, service you use with an applet that allows them to work together. Alexa, call my device. You can install an applet where your Alexa device will ring your phone, an applet that'll blink your lights when a storm is coming, one that will save Facebook photos you're tagged in to a folder in your iOS camera roll. If this then that lists a few hundred favorites when you open the app. I set up one so that whenever I ask Alexa to add something to my shopping list, it triggers a then that, which adds it to a shopping list in my Todoist app. Got a robot lawnmower? Some people do. This applet will start up that lawnmower, move it to the garage if a weather app shows it's about to rain. There's so many applets created by other users that it's actually hard to see them all in the app, so it's best to browse the website ifttt.com where you can install or turn them on. You'll just need to log in and give IFTTT permission to use them. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Some of these don't work very well. Some are hard to set up, but it's worth taking a look at the applets available, especially if you're a small business owner who would like to automate some of the things they do every single day. I'm Jamie Tucker, and IFTTT is the app of the day.
Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Here we are inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Imagine better health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Hutt Parkway. They are open 7 days a week. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. Let's get started. And again, letting you know that this sports update is sponsored by Solutions Finance. Good morning to everybody there, Solutions Finance. Major League Baseball, as the Atlanta Braves will be back on the diamond tonight. They'll take on the Philadelphia Phillies as the Braves on the road. 7:05 first pitch. You'll hear the game live right here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Let's get you some Wimbledon news and tennis. Defending champion Novak Djokovic won his first round match. Also did Andy Murray and John Isner. Now, John Isner won in 5 sets. Today at Wimbledon, Serena Williams returns to Wimbledon and will play on center court at noon today. Rafael Nadal also will be on center court. His will be getting started at 10 o'clock this morning. NBA news, Kyrie Irving said he will return to the New York Nets after he turned down the Lakers on Monday. So that is what's happening there in sports. That is a quick check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Hood Parkway, open 7 days a week. And this sports report has been sponsored by Solutions Finance. Time for our Health Minute right now as we're going to go to the phone lines. And Brian Fretwell is going to join us, some Direct Primary Care Associates, to give us that health update. So, Brian, how are you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm doing great, Dwayne. How are you guys this morning?
We're doing fantastic. Trying to hold things down here and just keep things motoring along.
You know, I was looking forward to Steve and Josh, but, the prima donnas had to not be there this morning. I hope they hear me on that one, too.
Yeah, it was just one of those things. They said they needed more hype. That's what they told us late afternoon. They said, Facebook didn't blow up quite enough to get those two together on center stage here on the Mixed Morning Show. So they're going to try to get a little bit more hype before they do that show.
Oh, dear Lord, help us all.
We got to fit their egos in the door sometime.
Hey, you're going to have to widen those doors a bit, guys.
That's it. Well, that's why we have a double door in this studio. That's the only studio that we have a double door is in the Mixed Studio.
Got to get in it.
Got to get in it, right? Well, Brian, what's going on this morning, buddy?
Hey, this morning I really wanted to share with the audience really important questions that you should be asking your doctor. We compiled a list, did some research, and especially me as a healthcare provider, as a PA, and practicing with patients. These are questions that really strike home a chord, because I want patients to ask these questions, and I think a lot of patients walk out of their doctor's offices wondering, scratching their heads, like, how could I get better care? Or I had a question, or I just feel like something's missing here. And so we came up with just a quick 9 most important questions to ask your doctor.
Okay.
The first one is, what are the different treatment options? I mean, there are always more than one way to skin a cat. And you may have, questions about alternatives, and you need to ask, what are the different treatment options for this? Number 2, what outcome should I expect? When you're assigned treatment or care, you really want to know the type of medical and symptomatic outcomes that you should expect. Number 3, do we have to do this now, or can we revisit it? A lot of times, we want to be as thorough as possible when we're in there with patients, and so we're assigning tests and treatments. But sometimes those can wait. Number 4, is there anything I can do on my own to improve my condition? Now, this is an interesting one because, exercise, sleep, and food are all medicines. They're all treatments. And so adjusting your lifestyle is often more important than taking the right medications. Number 5, what are the side effects? The truth is, if we read the side effects of aspirin, we would probably even have it in our house. But go over those side effects, because a lot of times what happens is folks go home or they Google the side effects. They're, oh my God, I'll never take this medicine. But what's also important is not just the side effects, but the rate at which the side effects happen and how often those side effects happen. Is it likely for that to happen? When we talk about side effects on our end, often people don't take medicines because they read about the side effects, and it actually is more dangerous for them not to take it than it is for the side effects. Number 6, how will I hear about my test results? When you're having those test results done in the office, how are you getting those back? Are you going to call me? Are you going to email me? Are you going to text me? How are we going to learn about those? Number 7, this is a good one. How much is this going to cost me? If your healthcare provider, if your doctor doesn't have the answer to that question, they certainly can refer you to an administrator somewhere within their practice that should be able to give you what those costs should be. Number 8, should I get a second opinion or another opinion? Again, doctors want the absolute best for their patients, and that's why we do what we do. And so it's always okay to ask, hey, should I have somebody else look at this? And number 9, and this is the most important question. If you're keeping notes or just now got a chance to take notes, this is, I believe, the most important one. What questions haven't I asked that I should have? Now, if you knew everything that that your doctor, your healthcare provider, your care team knows, it would probably scare you on some things. But specifically, that causes your care team to slow down for just a minute and think about, hey, what haven't we talked about, or what should they be asking right now, and what would I ask if that were me? And for us here at Direct Primary Care Associates, we always have the time to answer these questions and really try to get the patient the care that they need in a timely way, and having that time and access with our patients to answer these questions.
Brian, that is great information, buddy. I mean, seriously, I was reaching for a pen because some of those questions were great. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do, Brian. I know that you had that list written out there. I'm not going to give you the credit. You pulled all those off the top of your head.
I had to prepare.
Yeah,
winging it gives me such anxiety to wait.
Yeah, I understand. And what I would like for you to do, we usually post this segment, talking about the conversation that we have. I would really like for you to send that to us and let us put that with the post today about those things that you just said, so we can have that in some type of print form with the post that we do today with Direct Primary Care Associates, because I think that's wonderful. All of those things that you mentioned are things that we all need to be talking about with our healthcare provider. I think that's fantastic information today, Brian.
Absolutely. I'll send that right over to Ashley.
Okay, we definitely appreciate that. And, of course, whenever we talk about Direct Primary Care Associates, it's not insurance, it's health care, and that's something I think you guys always try to put out there in the forefront. And another thing that I think people are starting to realize, Brian, is that if they own a business, doesn't matter the number of employees, if they're large, like Cleveland Utilities, like to say, for instance, or Cleveland City Schools, you guys are putting together plans for these places to be able to help them with their employees for the health care, right?
Absolutely. We talk about, accessing care for companies, and companies being, and we've talked about this, companies being the largest purchasers of health care, through insurance. On our end, on the primary care side and the urgent care side, the things that we cover for companies, and it being the care, not coverage. We're the least spend. We're the, how much does it cost? One of the questions on here, how much does it cost? When it comes to that insurance piece, and this is the one thing that we help businesses and HR professionals and the decision makers at the companies understand, even if you're a company of one and you're that small, T-shirt maker downtown, or, you're a large company, the largest employers here in town, we are the least spend on that, but with the greatest reach. What that means is we're going to take care of about 80 to 85% of most folks' health care needs in the family medicine and urgent care setting. Past that is the specialty emergency care, and those things that we don't take care of that we can absolutely refer to. But the things that we take care of, our cost is, again, on that spectrum, or that bell curve of cost, we're on the absolute lowest end with the greatest impact. So when we can help impact those insurance costs, those healthcare costs for companies, it makes for a better community, and really a better community, a healthier community is a wealthier community. We'll be better for each other. We'll be better for the workforce. We'll just be better off as a whole, and that really is our goal. That's really our why.
That's good information there, Brian. We definitely appreciate the phone call today, and we want to get this message out again on print form for us here from WCLE in our post that we're going to do today. So people were listening in, and they're like, oh, man, I wish I could have got to a pen and paper a little quicker. I think those are great questions. We're going to post that at some point today so people can go and check that out. Brian, if people want more information about any of the topics that we talked about today as far as Direct Primary Care Associates, what's the best way to do that?
You can reach us here at our Cleveland office, 423-650-4831. You can call us anytime. If you want to find out more information, just do your own research. You can check us out at directpca.com.
All right, also with locations in Athens, Dalton, and coming soon up the Interstate 75 up around the Knoxville area. Is that right, Brian?
That's right. We're going to be in the Dallas Springs complex right there next to the FBI, just downhill from the FBI. So we're going to have the best internet in the world.
There you go. And the safest internet in the world. All right.
Yes.
Well, Brian, we appreciate you, buddy. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Thanks for the information, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks so much. That's our good friend Brian Fretwell right there, PA, with Direct Primary Care Associates. We'll come right back in just a few minutes. Stay here with us on Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, with great news. Interest rates are super low, and your old car is worth more than ever. So if you're wondering if you should be buying a new Kia, it's a no-brainer. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got $500 down and you make $2,000 a month, I'll do my best to get you approved. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. Baskin-Robbins on Keith Street, locally owned by the Benton family in Cleveland for over 50 years. Within their 40 flavors of ice cream, they can build sundaes, make 40 different types of shakes, and add different ice creams to different products. You name it, they can make it for you. Enjoy Baskin-Robbins at home. Their take-home items include hand-packed quarts or pints, polar pizzas, and cakes. Baskin-Robbins, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Big changes are happening. On July 31st, Ocoee OBGYN will be closing their doors after so many years of dedicated service to Cleveland and Bradley County. Dr. Ashcraft and Jeannie Lips will be going to Life Circle to further their careers and continue to meet the needs of their patients. Dr. Snowman and her whole staff would like to thank Cleveland and Bradley County.
Switching schools is painful, but switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Keith Street. Are you in good hands?
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE, time for a final check of traffic here on the Mix Morning Show. So let's go ahead and get that from Ashley. Ashley, what's going on?
Alrighty, Don Leppard in Cleveland's pre-owned department is a great way to save and get your family in a new vehicle for all your upcoming summer activities. Don Leppard Automotive Center has over 150 qualified pre-owned vehicles available right now with over 60 imports on the lot and the largest selection of pre-owned trucks and SUVs in the area. Check them out at donleppard.com or located on North Lee Highway where they say yes. Interstates still look clear this morning and so do the roads around town, but if you see anything traffic-wise we should know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499.
Also, this traffic update is brought to you by Misfit Tacos. Greg Hicks says good morning to you out there. And Ashley, Greg has got a really cool promotion going on with us here for our Summer of Fun contest that we're doing.
Misfit Tacos is giving away a picnic pack a day with us on Facebook. So make sure you like the Misfit Taco page. Make sure you like our Facebook page and then be entered to win the picnic pack. That's 12 tacos, chips and salsa, and queso for Misfit Tacos.
All right, so check that out. We'll announce the winner about 5 o'clock today. We got 5 winners. So let's see. Yesterday's winner was
Brandy Mason.
Brandy Mason won yesterday. Who we're going to write down that name and glory today. But we will do that coming up about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thanks so much to Greg Hicks and everybody at Misfit Tacos. Time now for a segment that we always look forward to on Tuesday. It's with our friends from Logan Thompson Law. It's called Legal Matters, and it's a segment that we get different attorneys to come in from Logan Thompson Law offices, tell us about topics that's been kind of on people's minds, things that we try to help you with to keep yourself out of trouble. If you're out there and you got things, whether it's to do with personal property or things like that, custody, all those things, and we try to give you some information on Tuesdays once a week to do that. And today's segment, we're going to get Laura McNulty is here with us, an attorney there for Logan Thompson Law. Ms. McNulty, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing great. First of all, how things going there at the office? You guys keeping Jimmy and the guys in order there?
Except for when of course, I'm usually trying to run and hide.
Yeah.
So I stay in my cave. But
Yeah.
no, we're doing great. Busy. I think everybody in the legal community is busy.
Absolutely.
Court dockets are full. Our office is full. So we'd love to see you. All the listeners, come see us.
All right, so for all your legal matters out there.
Absolutely.
So today we always get a different topic, and this one's going to be kind of a surprise to me because we just kind of didn't prepare. So sometimes those are the best conversations where we just kind of do a spur of the moment. So what's our topic today?
Well, I think when you and I talked before, my main area of practice is estate planning.
Yeah.
I work on conservatorships, estate planning, probate. Those are my main areas. We had talked briefly about that power of attorney and how important that is for everybody to have that in their, in their documents. But we really didn't get into the other things that are important when you're talking about an estate plan.
Okay.
Obviously, you've got a will, the last will and testament, and that's the document where you are saying, I want these things to go to these people.
Right.
You're appointing somebody to be in charge. When you pass away, they're the ones who wrap up your affairs, get those assets pushed over to the beneficiaries you want and then you have designated. If you obviously, people say, well, I don't need a will, because if you die without a will, obviously your assets are going to pass to your heirs.
Right.
Well, sometimes you might not want that class of heirs to receive in the same manner that you will provide for in a will. If you have a blended family, if you want your stepchildren to inherit from you, they're not going to inherit from you without a will. You have to specifically bring them into your estate, because unless they're a natural born or adopted child, they don't inherit. And so that's a specific reason, you would want to have a will. If you have a difficult situation with a family member and you want to ensure they don't inherit from you, you need to do a will that provides they're not going to inherit from you. If you've got minor children, it's very important that you get a will in place, because you can build a trust into the will that's going to pay those assets for your children into a trust. You can't inherit unless you're 18, but I still don't know many 18-year-olds that would need to inherit a piece of property or cash or any asset for that matter, right?
Right.
And so you're able to build a trust into the will so that the court stays out of your business, and it lets you appoint a trustee to take care of those things for your children. It also lets you designate guardians. In the event you and your spouse or both parents are not available to care for a child, it lets you appoint a guardian that gives that person standing to go into juvenile court and say, hey, judge, I've got a will here that's appointed me. I have standing to seek custody of these children. So those are the highlights on, the importance of having a will in place.
I would say that a lot of times, too, without a will in place, you may have family members that have really their whole life have gotten along really, really well. And then you get into something like this without a will, and then all of a sudden the family's at odds with each other. They basically separate. I mean, I've seen this personally where families just don't seem to, there's not a will in place. You didn't do the due diligence before that person passed away, or they did not do their due diligence, unfortunately. And then you just got everybody kind of grasping and doing different things. And that gets really ugly. Now, that's another side you probably see that you really don't want to see.
No, and I see it all the time.
Yeah.
You've got a set of siblings. Sometimes you hurt feelings. Well, I've taken care of Mama all this time, and you've not helped me take care of Mama, and so there's some entitlement there, resentment. More often than not, sadly, you see people fuss over a little than fussing over a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also the ability to appoint the fiduciary or the executor of your estate that you want in place. Right. And there are some rules. Our statutes require that person that's appointed to manage your estate after you're gone has not been convicted of certain crimes or served time in a penitentiary. And
well, Ashley, I guess you're out. No,
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry,
I'm just
Ashley,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I can't appoint you as my executive. But no, I mean, it gives you, the opportunity to express what you want to happen. And you've got four corners of a document that somebody would have to, show that it's not valid, or it's not, there was something that's not right about it. But otherwise, it is what it is, right?
And I think a lot of times, too, is there again, just talking from a little bit of experience, not much, that when people, when they have the will is something that, unfortunately, when someone passes away, there's a lot of things that need to be buttoned up. So a will is not something that says, hey, 3 days after Grandpa's gone, we're going to do this thing. Sometimes it's months and stuff. So there's a lot of things that have to take place, and having a professional like you kind of guide you down that path kind of lets you know how this is going to work.
Absolutely. And so that's, what you're referencing is probate.
And
right. So, there's still this idea that probate is a big scary thing. And, here in Tennessee, it's relatively inexpensive. It's the time period is not excessive. There's a misconception, too, that just because you have a will, you don't have to probate an
That's
estate.
right, yes.
But probate is the process of getting your assets titled, gifted over to the people who are your beneficiaries. It's the transfer of title. And you can't do that in most situations without having the court direct those assets.
Right.
There's different ways to probate estates. We can do what's called small estates. You can do a monument of title using a will to establish title to property. There's different time arenas there, but it's if you've got a good will and you've worked to get that in place, and I obviously would recommend you use a legal professional to do that.
Yes.
LegalZoom it's great for certain needs, but it's not specific to Tennessee. It doesn't address certain things that the court is going to want to see. If you've got a good will in place, probate should not be a difficult, expensive, or time-consuming process. Of course, you can't control if somebody gets hurt feelings and wants to cause problems, but again, those burdens really, that's on the upset person. They have the burden, right? And so probate is not a big deal. I say it's not a big deal.
It's not a big scary word. It sounds like a scary word, but it's something that really is part of the process.
Here in Tennessee, it's not.
Yeah.
There are some states where it is very expensive and it is time consuming. Our statutes are straightforward, and I think it's okay.
Again, Laura McNulty is here with us, an attorney for Logan Thompson Law. We're talking our segment, Legal Matters, and we're talking about wills and executors and power of attorneys and all those things. I'm just going to play dumb, which is easy for me to do. So a will, power of attorney, executor, is all that the same stuff, or does each one of those have a different meaning?
Yes. So you've got a last will and testament, and that's the document that covers your assets and your affairs from death. To probate a will to get your assets moved. Power of attorney, that's the document while you're alive. If you can't do something for yourself, incompetency, or if you've had an emergency, or heck, if you're out of the country and you need somebody to do something for you, you've appointed somebody, an agent, to step in your shoes and handle your affairs or communicate with a physician, pay your bills.
And I think that's why it's so important to have a professional, because the language and sometimes the wording of things get so convoluted for just someone that doesn't deal with that on a regular basis. You need someone to say, this is not scary. This is something to be concerned about. We'll navigate you through this and get through probate. We'll do all of these things for you. It's definitely something you want to have a legal professional on your side. You said something great a while ago. Legal, the online stuff, that has its place.
Right.
But I don't even think initially that's what it was meant to do. It was meant to do something quick, bam, 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 a car title or something like that probably, but not something to this magnitude where it's really generations of people that will be affected by however this plays itself out.
I mean, to me, it's worth the investment to get the correct documents in place for our rules here in Tennessee, our local rules, what I know my probate judge is going to want to see, right, to eliminate any issues, any arguments, any discrepancies. And when you've got, I certainly am not prepared to stitch up a wound on my arm, right?
Right.
So I think it makes sense to talk it through with somebody who does do it on a day-to-day basis.
That's it. All right. Ms. McNulty, we appreciate you coming in and kind of refreshing this, because it's not a pleasant topic to talk about.
It isn't.
You know, I mean, you hate to do that, but I think a lot of times while your parents, grandparents are in a good state of mind, that you should have those conversations. You know?
There's somebody in our office, one of our paralegals, to me, this is the greatest thing. It's the best thing you can do for your family.
Absolutely. And to keep the family together.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I'm sure you see, like I said, the other side of that so many times. So
yes.
We definitely don't want that to happen. All right, so Logan Thompson Law is the best place that you feel people can come, gather this information, and be ready to do whatever that circumstance are.
Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate that so much. Again, this has been a segment with Logan Thompson Law. It's called Legal Matters. And if you have some information about or want information about this topic today, we would suggest you give Logan Thompson Law a call. Do you got the phone number handy by chance?
I do. It's 423-476-2251.
Yeah, don't trust this to anyone else, folks. Leave it to professionals. Like you said, we're not going to stitch up our arm if we get cut or something like that. We leave that to a professional. Don't go online and think in 15 minutes you can figure this out.
That's right.
And cause yourself a long life of heartache with family and personal different things. You just don't want that. All right, so thanks so much for coming in and refreshing this topic with us. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up here in just a minute. Stay with us on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
The all-new Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Mondays at 9 p.m., the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Mondays at 9 on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams on the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe. Give you a final check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
Tempur breeze beds have the most sophisticated cooling technologies than any other mattress we carry. Come to Mermaid Mattress and you can save up to $500 during our July 4th savings event.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Low humidity with comfortable air outside to kick off your Tuesday morning. If you do need to do some work outdoors, you're going to notice a difference compared to 24 hours ago. Now, the humidity is not going to be staying low all day long, but instead just gradually rising through your Tuesday. Mostly cloudy skies this morning time, becoming partly sunny for the afternoon. Afternoon highs today in the mid-80s, near 87 degrees in Chattanooga. It will be a mainly dry day, but there will be a chance for a couple of isolated showers and storms possible this evening. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
Thank you there, Allison, for that weather update. Right now, your current Vascular Institute temperature standing at 72 degrees. Again, that's going to wrap it up for us here on Mix Mornings and MixTV.tv. We appreciate all the interviews and people that that was a part of the Mixed Morning Show. Thanks so much to Ashley Flowers for filling in for Bridget. Austin Chadwick, Mixed TV producer and part of the Mixed Morning Show. We'll be back with you a little bit later today with more information, but a couple things to leave you with as we get ready to cut out of here this morning. Don't forget about our Summer of Fun contest presented by Baskin-Robbins. When we get to our Fun Friday this week to give away our prizes for our Summer of Fun, we're going to be giving away tickets to Six Flags. Six Flags over Georgia. We'll give away a pair on Friday morning and Friday afternoon. Also, there will be a pop-up giveaway at some point. It could be today, could be tomorrow, could be Thursday, that we will do a third set of tickets to go to Six Flags. Those are 4 tickets to be able to go. Check that out throughout the summer. So that's something I know a lot of people would love to do, is take that short drive to Atlanta and be able to have 4 tickets to get in and enjoy the amusement park there, Six Flags over Georgia. Also, don't forget about Misfit Tacos and their picnic pack that we're giving away. That's also part of our Summer of Fun. When you go and register for that, you're registering for 12 tacos, chips, salsa, and queso. That's available on our Facebook page. This is a Facebook giveaway. We're going to do this 5 different times. We had a winner yesterday. Brandy Mason won, and we'll get another winner today from the post that we have up. Make sure you go to our Facebook page. You got to like, share, comment, do all the things that the post tells you. We will announce today between 4:45 and 5 o'clock today's winner for that picnic pack from Greg Hicks and Misfit Tacos. Now, the good thing about this, these are things that's available to you to order as well. Of course, everybody would love to win one, but if you would like to order one of these, you can go buy Misfit Tacos or give them a call and be able to get one of these picnic packs that they're offering during the summertime here. So that would be a great way to enjoy the upcoming holiday weekend. Maybe you just want to get one of these picnic packs for the weekend to use and not have to worry about grilling or cooking out. And I'm telling you what, folks, if you have not checked out Misfit Tacos yet and had any of their products, boy, you're missing out. You're just missing out on heaven. So go by and be a part of this. Have you ever been to any event that Greg Hicks and his company, Impressions, have catered before? They take that same care and that same quality, and that's part of what you'll find at Misfit Tacos. And so we hope that you will join in and maybe check out the picnic packs, order those, or if you would like to be in the running for a giveaway that we're doing today, check that out on our Mix Facebook page. For all of us at Mix 104.1, have a great rest of your morning. We'll talk to you again real soon. Fox News is next.